I mean, it's like, you know what I mean? So it's just like, why do you speak sometimes? Because, I mean, you got your foot in your mouth more than...
Don't you love them?
No. I couldn't, I'm telling you, I couldn't work with women if I freaking made $1 million. I would want to commit suicide.
What about $1 billion?
No.
Wow.
There would be blood running on my ears 24/7.
So I would still get the $1 billion.
See, that's why I work by myself until 11, and then I do my.
I just don't get. I'm not. I guess I'm not that big into drama. Like, there's a lot. I mean, I'm not saying everybody, but yeah,
Right.
you know, there's a lot. There's just drama. Yeah, I got my own things to worry about. I don't care about what somebody, you know, and they just make it so important. I'm just like.
It's just like, let me go to work, do my job, and go home, and leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah, you walk in. Oh, great. Why? I mean, I've heard this a billion times since you worked here. I mean, if you hate that bad, then leave. Get out. That's your job. You know? I mean, how hard is it? I mean, yeah, I get it. You know, you gotta do, you gotta make bills and take invoices from, you know, companies and whatever. I get all that. I probably can't do it. One, I'm a struggle bus answering the phone. Because yeah, you can tell me your name and address, and I'm probably gonna ask you 6 more times because my ear to hand coordination is not very good. I get, you know, so I mean, I get it. Not everybody can do somebody's next job. I get that, but I mean, it's just like, oh my, I just can't to go in there. I mean, you want to go in there and just get out as fast as possible. I should have proved one day. Denied that forever because they refuse. You know, of course, Carroll County's more in the country. You know, we don't have a big town like Sterling or Rock Falls in there, so they're like, well, I'm not paying 1 cent sales tax on your tractor. I'm not paying 1. You're not.
They don't realize where it goes.
No, and then and then when you tell them that they're not, and then they're like, well, why should I have to pay for teacher salary? You're not. They don't. I go, man, it is because Amy's always like, you have to vote this, you have to vote that, and you're going to vote, and you're voting this vote, whether you like it or not. And I'm like, okay, but yeah, it's funny how so many people don't understand that, but then they want to, and then I ask them, so where do you go grocery shopping? I mean, so you must drive to Savannah,
Hallelujah.
to go grocery shopping then, right? Why would we drive there? That way you don't pay that 1 cent sales tax. Well, no, we go to Sterling. I said, so you give Sterling schools your 1 cent, but it's okay, but you're not going to give it to your own school.
Well, I don't have kids in school. Why does it matter?
And then they just look at you like, oh, really? We're doing that? Huh. Like, you ever drove through Clinton? I said, you ever drove by any of the schools? I said, man, they're really nice, aren't they? He said, because Clinton has had that forever. Go to Rochelle. Rochelle has extremely nice schools. That's because all that's been like that. And then Carroll County fought for that big grant to basically put up a building, to put a couple of classrooms in, and then like a gymnasium in. Yep. They just denied it. They didn't want it. So now, of course, you just don't get to apply for them and get them again the next year. So they lost all that grant money, or 0% to be able to put all that. And sadly to say, they are going to close Chadwick School. It's all going to get moved to Milledgeville because you're not putting a nickel's worth of money into the building anymore. And people are just and that's why they did. That's why they denied it, because they wanted to close. Well, it's going to close anyways. But you have people, and the sad thing is the people that pushed it. Their husband was a janitor. He's a janitor. And pushed for it not to be done. I mean, I'm telling you, I would have came on and smacked. I mean, I probably literally wouldn't have, but I mean, yeah, it's like, are you serious? Yeah, just stupid. And then I just hate living in Milledgeville. I didn't want to live there, but that's it's too small. Everybody knows your business. And it just infuriates me. Because I got friends. I guess I got friends that have money. I have friends that don't have any money. And then then you got those in between. I don't treat those people any different.
Right.
Millersville, man, if you ain't got a pot to pee, you're nobody. And we're gonna treat you like nobody.
I know.
That's sad.
And I'm just like, I got 2 houses in Millersville. I got one on the south side, one on the north side. So everybody, since I live on the north side, I live in Snob Hills, what it's called. So I live in the Richie Rich subdivision, in like the cheapest house in the Richie Rich subdivision. I mean,
How cheap?
Shut up.
well, let's just say the house across from me and the house kitty corner, their taxes are almost $9,000 for the property taxes. So they're pretty pricey houses. Where mine's like
We can't even pay
I paid
$10,000.
$1,800 for these 2 houses. This one's like $400.
I was paying 51 for both, but then I figured out that I wasn't owner occupied when I was living in, so then I got that switched, so that saved me about $600. So, and of course, the taxes go up, which why wouldn't they go up when you have to pay for the freaking schools? But people just don't get it. That's why I laughed. I was sleeping when that storm came through, and I woke up and just see everybody stuff just trash. I just laughed. Amy hates me because I have such a bad attitude towards Milledgeville. Of course, I grew up, I went to schools in Sterling, so I'm like, Sterling's 3rd string would come up here and beat these freaking football players. And I shouldn't say that because it is a struggle bus for him. The quarterback plays quarterback, and then he plays linebacker. He never comes off the field. So you're not comparing apples to apples by any means, but they are so all about themselves up there. If you don't praise Millersville football, I've said it. I was like, Millersville football, I don't care, and they're just like, oh, blah, blah. And I'm like, you're chewing my butt off because I asked what the Sterling score was. I said, I'm sorry, I went to school in Sterling. I was just wondering what, if Sterling won or not. And got all, so of course, I can't let things go. So I got cut. And he said, oh, so you think freaking Millersville's a joke? So I never once said Millersville was a joke. I said, I have stood on the field on a Friday night and rooted for him. I said, it's just, I go look at the NFL and look at Millersville football. I said, is it anything remotely the same? No. So I said, when you've grown up your whole life, that's all you know, besides like the NFL then, or college football. When I came from a school, my graduating class is more kids that are even in Millersville, so they don't understand that. We got a kid that works for us that actually has lived in Millersville his whole life. He's like, oh yeah, graduating class was like 21. I was like, yeah, mine was like almost 300. So yeah, it gets old, it just gets old, all the time too. It's like you never can fit in.
Right. I wouldn't like to. Well, Worsima's.
Oh yeah, they come in there all the time. Amy knows, I can't remember his name, the son, I can't. Yes. Because he's from, they're all, well, I know where they live. I'm assuming it's Millersville District, yeah. Yeah, I drive around those quite a bit. Because they're north of Cletus.
I can kind of see where they would be kind of snobby, but I've dealt with them forever, so.
No, you haven't.
Just like, our shop's basically across from their shop.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got where's the garbage back behind. We worked for them once at their house, and then she called up and went, where's my discount? He's like, what do you mean? Well, I give you a discount on your dumpster all the time. He's like, you do? He goes, how come I pay the same price every month? I said, where's the discount? So she's Tim's like, where's mine?
I think, I I've never dealt with her at the garbage company, but I think she's kind of snooty.
Well, I don't think she ever hardly ever comes down there. The office is at her house. Because when we worked there, I remember she never left. She was there answering the phone all the time. And I always see, what was it, Mark, I think, is it? Yeah. I see one of them, whatever, see Mark now. Because his buddy of mine was right next to him, which is relation. But, yeah. I don't know. It's just, and, you know, the funny thing is Amy, basically, if you know any Detmans from Millersville, Detmans have, basically, Amy's mom is a Detman. So, I mean, you can't get any more of a uppity-up last name, and,
Right.
and, oh yeah, just still, ain't no better. It's that, you know, I can't flaunt that hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. And so you're just like nobody. I was like, good. So I bought a 1997 pickup truck and I parked it right on the edge of my driveway so everybody can see it in my nice, expensive neighborhood. I don't care. That's how, I mean, it's just, I guess it's just frustrating because I guess I wasn't brought up that way. I mean, I was just brought up, you hang out with, you know, and it didn't matter how much money they had or whatever, but man, it's all about money out there. I mean, you literally, you could go to Millersville, well, there's 4 bars now, there only used to be 2. You had the Richie Rich, and you had the Dumpy Dump. That's how it was split. Not kidding. And it's still that way. I mean,
That's sad.
you know, you could literally, all of us could be sitting at the bar, and say we've been sitting there since 2 o'clock and it's now 5, and the old Richie Rich clan will come in, you know, they're done, you know, doing their chores or picking their corn for the day, and they'll come in, they'll line that around that bar, and they'll buy rounds. And they'll come right to you, stop, every single time.
Really?
And I don't care if you know half of them. Oh, yes.
That's sad.
And then if you talk to them, they'll act like they don't even know you. And you gotta figure Tim lived in Millersville for a while. When you're an outsider, you're an outsider. That's why it is so messed up. You know, like I'm an outsider. I didn't grow up in Millersville. I wasn't born in Millersville, and it'll always be that way. I will never ever fit in up there. That's why there's some weird stuff that goes on. I mean, we just swap. Oh yeah. And I'm just like, what? I'm like, you got divorced, and now your best friend is marrying, and now you're marrying. It's complete 180.
That is so weird.
And I asked Amy one day, I go, what's wrong with you? Do you have something in my town? She goes, how well do you fit in here? I was like, I don't care.
Right.
I'm like, really? Yeah. It is like that a lot. They basically, they just get divorced and then they didn't work. They divorced and work. I'm just like.
And that's okay.
Evidently. It is the most messed up thing. I mean, I shouldn't say it's like a lot of people, but I mean, there's been a share since I've been there, what, 12 years now, that I've just seen. Yeah, and then, I mean, then once somebody pegs you is they don't like you, I mean, then they all don't like you.
How stupid is that?
I mean,
See, I'd be like you. I don't give a fuck.
yeah, I mean, I gotta. It's just you gotta. I mean, I got bad attitude. I mean, the guy across from the street. I mean, they're. I'm not gonna lie, they're well off. I mean, his wife just now got a job locally. She used to work out of Wisconsin. Never came home. Worked, you know, was only home for a few days and wasn't there a lot. She was basically like it's like an HR, a huge hospital or something. So I mean, she ran the whole thing, this, that. So I mean, she was well into the 6 figures. And then a lot of people from Millersville like to gang up and go up north to go snowmobiling and all that. They go. kind of thing to do too. Or at least come back really mangled. That she thought, well, I should get a closer job because, you know, what if my husband dies?